future ENC 1101 students. My name is Faith D'Alessandro. I'm a biomedical engineering major and currently studying abroad in London. Today, I'm going to go over what it's like to be in Adrian Chapman's freshman composition and rhetoric course, what you should expect, how the workload looks, and also ways in which you can excel in this class. Now, for the next 13 weeks, you're going to be tasked with 3 big assignments. These assignments cover a range of topics, such as a rhetorical analysis of a song, a rhetorical analysis of a speech, and you're even going to go to a British museum and investigate any object of your choosing, and you're then going to write a website on that said object. Very interesting, very cool stuff. Now, going to be honest, on the first day of classes when Dr. Chapman was going over the syllabus, I thought to myself, wow, this class is going to be the death of me. I got so stressed out. The assignments looked very boring. I thought, I'm going to hate this. But honestly, I was pretty surprised that the range of work really isn't that bad. One of the better parts of this class is that Dr. Chapman divides the parts into little pieces. So every week you might be doing 2 or 3 parts of one big assignment, stuff like that, which makes honestly the workload much easier to handle. And also a lot of the assignments are pretty cool actually. For example, the assignment where we have to go to a British museum, that assignment lets you be as creative as you want, and you could do whatever you want. You get full creative ability on this assignment. You can go to any museum you want. You can pick a double-decker bus, for example. You can investigate into a Van Gogh museum in the National Portrait Gallery, for example. The opportunities are endless, and that's what I really liked about that assignment and this course. You get as much ability to be creative as you want. Now I'm going to talk about what you'll get out of this course. In my personal experience, I did a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't have otherwise if I wasn't in this course. There are a lot of experiences, materials, and lessons you're going to learn while taking this. For example, for assignment 1, that course dealt all about rhetoric and rhetorical appeals like ethos, pathos, and logos. You might remember those from freshman English class. And also, you'll be shown different songs from artists like Smiley Culture and Lewin Key Johnson, 2 very influential singers in England. Honestly, I would not have known about these artists if it wasn't for this class. And I'm very happy I did. They're very good, and there's a lot of history to be learned from their songs. And also, you're going to be amazed about how their rhetorical appeals and everything. I never knew that the way an actor presents themselves on stage could mean something, and that could help them persuade the audience to think a certain thing. Very, very cool. And also assignment 2, that lets you go to any museum you want to choose any object you like. You can go to the National Portrait Gallery, you can go to the Transport Museum, the British Museum, anything you want. For example, I went to the Wellcome Collection, a museum I definitely wouldn't have went to otherwise if it wasn't for this class. And I'm very pleasantly surprised about my experience. I found this object, which is a 3D printed head made from a piece of chewing gum that was found on the street. I would never have found this object otherwise if it wasn't for this project. And being a STEM major, I found it so interesting that this was made from DNA. So honestly, you gain a lot of new experiences and knowledge from this class. And also in this class, you get to learn how to make websites, which that's very cool skill to know how to do. And I'm very happy with learning how to do that. This assignment's also going to give you a new perspective on things. It definitely did for me. You're going to learn a lot of new stuff, a lot about rhetoric and how to appeal and persuade to other people. And when you're on the street, you're going to be like, oh, this sign is an appeal to pathos because blah, blah, blah. Or this speech is an appeal to ethos because blah, blah, blah. Very, very interesting stuff. And everywhere you go, you're going to see visual rhetoric and spoken rhetoric. It's really beneficial and really cool. Now I'm going to talk about what I found challenging and surprising in this class. So I'm going to be real with you guys. I did not want to take another year of English. I did not like English. I took English for 4 years of high school, and I just felt so burnt out by the end of it. I just did not want to do it again. And also as a STEM major, as an engineering major, coming into college, I thought, oh, my major only involves math and science. So like, why do I have to take another English class? I just found it really unnecessary. But honestly, I was pleasantly surprised after taking this class. I realized I kind of like English, and it was honestly pretty fun to take. Professor Chapman is a really good teacher. He's always there to help you no matter what. And honestly, I've had pretty bad experiences in English classes before. I would always get grades, but never get any feedback. And I just did not know how to improve my writing. But Dr. Chapman is going to help you, give you details on how to become a better writer, how to fix something. And you're going to come out of this class feeling that you're so much better at being a writer. And also, I felt that after taking this class, rhetoric is really, really important to all careers, especially as a STEM major. For example, as an engineering major, I'm going to have to someday defend my ideas in front of people, in front of colleagues, in front of business owners. And so I definitely want to know ways of persuasion and how to get my ideas across factually and smartly. So this is a really important class to take if you're in a STEM major. And also now I'm going to give you some advice for this course. To keep it simple, turn your work in on time. I know that might sound repetitive. Teachers might say that all the time, but that is honestly the biggest piece of advice I could give you for this course. The faster you turn your work in, the faster you'll get feedback, the faster you can finish your assignments, and then the faster you just don't have to worry about it anymore. I know as being college kids, you're going to feel stressed, you're going to feel unmotivated at times. I know I did. There are definitely moments in this semester where I was like, I do not want to do my homework right now. But honestly, if you just find a quiet space in the study center, get your work in, it's going to be really nice in the end because you're not going to have to worry about it and you're going to feel pretty good taking this class. Now you got this, future students. I know it could be hard making the move from the United States to England, but honestly, you're not going to have to worry about this class as a freshman. As long as you do your work on time and reach out to Adrian Chapman if you need any help, you're going to do great. So good luck, future students, and thank you for listening to my presentation.